And I am certain that God, who began the good work within you, will continue his work until it is finally finished on the day when Christ Jesus returns. Philippians 1:6. It takes years for us to grow to adulthood, and it takes a full season for fruit to mature and ripen. The same is true for the fruit of the Spirit. The development of Christ-like character cannot be rushed. Spiritual growth, like physical growth, takes time. Billy Graham's associate, Lane Adams, once compared the process of spiritual growth to the strategy the Allies used in World War II to liberate islands in the South Pacific. First, they would soften up an island, weakening the resistance by shelling the enemy strongholds with bombs from offshore ships. Next, a small group of Marines would invade the island and establish a beachhead, a tiny fragment of the island that they could control. Once the beachhead was secure, they would begin the long process of liberating the rest of the island, but one bit of territory at a time. Eventually, the entire island would be brought under control, but not without some costly battles. Adams drew this parallel. Before Christ invaded our lives at conversion, he sometimes has to soften us up by allowing problems we cannot handle. While some open their lives to Christ for the first time, he knocks on the door. Most of us are resistant and defensive. Our pre-conversion experience is Jesus saying, "Behold, I stand at the door and bomb." The moment you open yourself to Christ, God gets a beachhead in your life. You may think you have surrendered all your life to him, but the truth is there's a lot to your life that you aren't even aware of. You can only give God as much of you as you understand at that moment. That's okay. Once Christ has given a beachhead, he begins the campaign to take over more and more territory until all of your life is completely his. There will be struggles and battles, but the outcome will never be in doubt. God has promised that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians 1:6. Talk it over. Describe your pre-conversion experience with the Lord. What did he allow to happen in your life that was meant to soften you up? How did you respond? What are the areas that you have not yet surrendered to the Lord? What kind of fruit do you want God to produce in your life?